Hello, I'm reviewing a flashlight. This is the Gabriell 2-set rechargeable battery flashlight. This definitely, I don't even know if it's actually a Gabriell brand or if that's just a knockoff from something else, because it doesn't even list Gabriell in the title. But that being said, for 23 bucks, I figured for two high-powered flashlights, that it would be a good option. So read through the title here. It actually doesn't even list how many lumens. All it just says is high lumens. So go down to the question and answers. There's somebody who actually answers this and says each is 2,000 lumens but provides very good light. It says it is, somebody else said, is it 3,000 lumens or each 1,500 and 1,500 in the pair? So my assumption is that somewhere along the lines it was actually listed on here how many lumens, and then they removed it when they actually didn't know how many there were. So that being said, after reading through everything, I ended up buying it, figuring for 22 bucks, like 23 bucks or so, I couldn't go that wrong. So anyways, it has multiple functions, including high, mid, low, and strobe, as well as SOS. And then has basically is able to be taken apart into multiple pieces to fix or clean or whatnot. It's funny that the photos don't actually even show the label, though on the real one it actually does. So that's those. The batteries are 18650 rechargeable batteries, and I believe somewhere on here, actually I just found it on the battery themselves, it says it's a 3,000, I believe a 3,000 milliamp. So let's jump over to the actual lights. So this is what it comes with. It comes with two flashlights like this. It comes with a recharger for each of them. The batteries, obviously, and this is one of the flashlights fully taken apart. So it comes apart into 4 different pieces, as well as the string. So that is the full flashlight. Does have the adjustable lens on the front. Fairly durable overall. When you pull it all the way out, it has barely any flex, so it's actually feels really solid while I'm holding it. As I mentioned there, it actually says Gabriell on it, and it also has a model number and made in China on it, whereas the photo online doesn't have that on there. So, but overall, it's actually a very solid feeling flashlight. It has good weight to it. Just took that apart so that way you can see it. I did notice it was interesting when I put the batteries on these. If I put both of them, plug them both in, one shows yellow, one shows green. The green one, both of these ended up charging all the way overnight. This one felt cool when I was touching it. The other one was still showing red, and the batteries on it were also warm. I plugged it into a different charger that I have that I already know shows green when it's fully charged and red when it is not fully charged. And the ones that were still red on this one, they were warm. I put on the other charger and it showed green as if it was fully charged. However, the ones that were on the green charger actually then showed red when it popped up to here, and also shows red when I pop it onto here. This just always stays green. So you get what you pay for. 23 bucks for two flashlights. I didn't feel it was that bad. So now in terms of the actual light, so as mentioned before, it has 5 light options. One is the bright version, and it is a cool blue color. Do it again, medium, then soft, and then strobe, as well as SOS. And you do have to cycle through every single one that I noticed, unless I suppose you left the flashlight on for an extended period of time. You may not need to actually cycle through, but otherwise you do need to cycle through the whole entire thing to be able to get back to the bright option. Now back on the bright, you also get a really bright focused light when you actually turn it, or when you zoom out. That does work really, really well. And for the final test, going outside, so this is about, I don't know, 50 yards or so to the Amazon boxes over there. Very, very, very bright. And zoom out here to the flood. I get quite a bit of light, but it does not get much out there until I really focus it in. So anyways, that is the flashlight. Overall, in my opinion, not a bad deal for 23 $3. That being said, if you watch my other reviews, there may be some other better options for the price. So there you go.